Hello and welcome to this week's Saturday Evening Cocktail. Got a special one. This week, Disney Plus said they put out Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna make a cocktail for Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, a dedicated cocktail. And because you know what, my father-in-law not too long ago, he bought this Ming River Sichuan Baijiu. I hope I'm saying it right. It's a Chinese spirit. Ming River, crafted by China's oldest continuously operating distillery. They use only the finest sorghum grain and purest water, distilled in traditional Chinese pot stills, then placed in ceramic for a clean finish. So, he bought this. It's at the store kind of near the Japanese whiskeys. I think it was kind of more of a whiskey, but this is really more of a grain spirit. And to be honest, neither one of us have ever tasted anything like it. It smells different. It's got kind of a sweet, fruity, licoricey kind of smell to it, and honestly, it's so unique. We didn't know what to do with it, and you know what? I'm gonna make a drink out of it and see what we can do with it. So I tried a few recipes, and this I think is gonna be the most unique original of the originals that we've done. So let's give it a try, and we're gonna start with 1.5 ounces of this crafted grain spirit. It clocks in at, I think it's a 45% alcohol spirit. And I'm going to balance that out with Kettle One Botanical Infused Vodka. This is the cucumber and mint. And I'm going to use 1 ounce of that. So a little bit more, so now we've got some fruity notes, some floral notes. And this grain spirit, it has a bit of a kick to it. There's a bit of a punch on top of it. Again, it's not really that tasty to drink on its own, so you do need to mix it with something. So for the rest of the flavor, I'm actually going to mix it with a hibiscus berry iced tea. I told you that we were doing something unique with this. And so I'm going to put in 3 ounces of this. And this is going to give us a nice, refreshing flavor for everything else to build off of. So I've got a little bit of this vodka, a little bit of this grain spirit. And kind of the main mixer is going to be this hibiscus tea. I'm going to use about 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Sweeten it up just a little bit. And I want to use roses sweetened lime juice on this. And 1 ounce. Again, a little bit more of a familiar flavor. And I'm using this as opposed to the fresh squeezed because I like sort of the nice clean sweetness to this. Elderflower liqueur. I want more floral notes. And stick around. I'm going to give a little spoiler for the movie, or a little bit of a review filled with spoilers. We're going to use about 1/2 ounce of this. A little goes a long way with this. This goes great in a lot of drinks. I have got some diced up apple that I'm going to throw right into my shaker. And I've used this in some of my tiki drinks. This Lee Hink powder. And again, it's that sort of dried, kind of sweet and salty plum powder, and I'm just going to take a bar spoonful, or about 1/2 bar spoonful, and put it right in there. It's got some spice notes to it. Shaker full of ice. A lot of different ingredients in here. We're going to shake it, get it all incorporated together. And see what we came up with here. A lot of different flavor notes in this drink. Something unique. Nice floral pink color. Almost matches Shang-Chi's red costume there. Little apple slice to garnish. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's not bad. There's a lot going on there. And again, there's a very unique, I'm going to show you the bottle again, very unique base spirit in this. So, but these other flavors really bounce off that. So, and again, it's floral, but it's also got a kick. Doesn't taste too fruity of a drink. You got the cucumber and the mint from the Kettle One. I think it balances out nicely. If you can get your hands on all these ingredients, give it a try. Now, the movie itself, I thought it was good, as opposed to some of the other ones. It was a little smaller, a little bit more intimate of a story. It was a nice origin story. You know, you had the father's redemption at the end. Spoilers, spoilers, ah! You had the father's redemption at the end. You had all kinds of nice furry little animals. Did it crack my top 5 of Marvel movies? Maybe not, but I thought the set pieces were great. I thought the escalating battles were great. I thought it was a nice love letter to a lot of Hong Kong style movies. I thought the every fight scene was great, from the the initial sort of romantic fight scene. We got one of those that reminded me of some of the stuff you might have seen in Crouching Tiger. You got the one on the bus that you would see in a lot of modern kung fu style movies. Of course, the one on the scaffolding, which really reminded me of what you would see in a lot of the Jackie Chan style movies. And of course, the big action dragon battle set piece at the end. And of course, the more intimate fight between father and son, which I thought was great. Of course, and I said the father's redemption at the end, which just had, of course, just a real Vader Luke feel at the very end. I thought it was very well put together. I thought it was nice that Wong had something more interesting to do than usual, at least for a little bit. He was a little bit more than the usual exposition machine. The MCU's guy who explains things. I liked him having his own little fight scene at the end, and then he was back to explaining things. Thought that was great. I'm interested in seeing more from this character. Hope he gets to be more than just a one-note guy. But it's a good time, good movie, and good drink. So make yourself up one of these. Watch that movie. Everybody, take care of each other. Happy Thanksgiving. If I don't get another drink in by then, take care of each other. Call the people you love. Talk to your doctors about the shot, about the booster, about the flu shot. Wear your masks. Call your parents. Call the people you love. Be safe. Happy Thanksgiving.